Hello everyone, good evening. I am Arun Kumar and I am again in front of you, uh, taking forward my series of videos on AZ900 Azure fundamental certifications. So the next topic which I am going to cover is describe the consumption based model. Okay, we will be discussing around this, that what are consumption based models and what are the types inside those, and we will be having our discussion around that. So first of all, uh, let me tell you, there are two important terms. One is CapEx, that is called as capital expenditure, and another one is called as operational expenditure, that is OpEx. Okay, CapEx and OpEx, these are the two terms, capital expenditure and operational expenditure. These two these two models denotes actually the pricing model that are there in Azure cloud. Let me elaborate little bit more. Let me elaborate little bit more. Like in CapEx, what happens is it is typically a one-time upfront expenditure. Okay, this is typically one-time and upfront expenditure in which suppose we have to set up any data center for our company. So in that case, what we will do, we will go and buy the hardware and we will set up the servers and all those things. Okay. So here what we are doing, we are buying the servers, we are setting up our own data center, and in that whatever money we are investing, that is called as CapEx, that is capital expenditure. We are spending based on the we are spending capital to build our data center. Although this IT infrastructure is not my main core business, my main core business is something else. Like I'm selling business, I am selling jewelry products. But but we need IT infrastructure, okay? We need IT infrastructure for various purposes. So if we are buying the hardwares and we are setting up our on-site data center, then we will be calling that as capital expenditure. Now, again, the another term that we have is OpEx, that is operational expenditure. Okay, it means spending money on services and products over time. Spending money on services and products over time. It means whatever money we are spending on the services or products over time. I mean, if we are taking any services on rent, okay, like we are using Azure cloud or AWS cloud, we are using any service of that, like Azure SQL database to store our data, or Azure data lake to store our data. In that case, we have not bought that particular product to store our data. We are taking SQL database or data lake on rent from Microsoft Azure, and we are paying only for whatever amount of data we are storing in our data lake. Okay, so this kind of consumption model is called OpEx, that is operational expenditure. Okay, so if we are using cloud, we use OpEx as the consumption model for pricing, and if we are setting up our own data center, then we call that as capital expenditure. There are few more points, more benefits. There are few benefits that are related to operational expenditure that I want to highlight, and those points are, let me just take out a pen and then let me highlight those points. Okay. So the consumption based model has many benefits. If I talk about benefits, so no upfront cost. No upfront cost means we don't need to pay anything to buy the hardware. Okay, we are just taking hardwares on rent from Microsoft for our uses. Once our usage is done, we will release that product, or we will decommission from using that service, and we will not be charged for that. Here it is writing no need to purchase and manage costly infrastructure. Of course, if we are not buying it, and of course we will also not need to manage those hardware or infrastructure. Those will be managed by the service provider itself, like Azure or AWS or GCP. Now we can easily scale up when our demand increases. We can easily scale up. So the ability to pay for more resources when they are needed. We can easily scale up when we need more IT infrastructure or more resources, and we can easily stop paying for those resources that we don't need. It means we are not putting our effort in in setting up the IT infrastructure or data center. It's just that whenever we are needing it, we are taking it on rent from the cloud providers, we are using it, and then we are decommissioning it or releasing it. So this was all about the consumption models that are there in major cloud platforms, and these are the two important terms, CapEx and OpEx. You will listen these two terms in industry when you will be working in Azure cloud or in any of the cloud platforms. Thank you so much, everyone. That's all for this video. Do keep following me. I'll keep on uploading all the videos, or I will keep on uploading videos relevant to Azure Data Engineering AZ900 certification. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Take care.